Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, as tons of troopers are still attacking as we look to take out these remaining few, with Ludveck over here ready to be lured in for us, though his strength is so strong. Man, he's really strong. And Tomok as well is ridiculously strong. We wonder how we're going to, well, lure him in a bit more to be able to take him down. Now I'm wondering if Jeffrey's probably the best one to do it with. That's the question. But first of all, we got to get rid of the people right in front of us. And part of our strategy involves sending a certain Queenie lady back in and out. So yeah, let's go for it here. Well, we can talk or attack, but to be honest, I'm going to definitely attack. Let's try taking this guy out and then moving back up to get the double attack turn. To be honest, we are just after the items rather than the experience. I'm not really doing very well in my usual experience feeding thing, but this isn't exactly a normal Fire Emblem in that state, where we all start at level 1 and all live happily ever after the end. We all start at random levels. Let's shift our Princess Leanne and Golda to boost them up again. Alright, because of course we could attack afterwards, so that's not so bad. But let's get, first of all, you down. So a Steel Lance blow times 2 there. We'll take out another Magician. Oh, we actually got hit a little bit in exchange. How dare you, sir? You will fall, though, as Marcia levels up. Will she get a good level? Will she get a rubbish level? I bet it's a cruddy level. Speed defense. It's okay. Defense is nice. Speed extra doubling skill. Has she had problem with that, though? That's the question, and the answer to that is no. Let us move you with a steel life down here, because we need to get you nearer to the battle yet again. Wait. And then we can always heal Neff. Never a bad idea when she's poisoned, which is all the time, of course. And then look how we deal with the rest. Well, first of all, let's get an Amity Strike over here. And take that one down. Actually, let's look at Ludveck's attack range first. Because we want to lure, of course. And we need someone strong to do it with. We've also got this guy with a crossbow over here. That's not so handy for us. He shares the same attack range. So I can't lure with Alicia. I have to lure with some of the ground trooper. So it's probably going to be you regardless. How's your Byron? It'll probably be better as we move on to the next turn, mind you. So let's first of all go and attack, I guess, because that's outside of range, isn't it? And I'll probably lure in someone else to be attacked by her afterwards. So let's keep directing these guys. Direct them to Rome, because why not? As we go to work on yet another big night. The generals will fall. And they won't attack me back, will they? So you can put Alicia in range of him and hoping that she'd dodge the bowgun, but I don't really like the crossbows versus characters that can die instantly. So put you to here and wait. Now let's look at these troops. What's your range? There. So basically, if I want to lure it, it's probably going to be with Jeffrey. And who's got the best defense here? Yeah, it's you. Definitely with Jeffrey, of which I don't want to step into those spaces, but you've got to realise that the bowgun guy's probably going to attack as well. It might be a ginormous waste. No, it's not if I do it like that. Let's give you a vulnerary, sir. We want you to be top HP as well, don't we? So wait there. Jeffrey moves to about here, I guess. Ludveck and the other one in range. Changes to a short spear, because range. And then uses a vulnerary to top him up a little bit and make sure... Because this is probably going to be a very risky play we're making. A very, very risky one. And with everyone else over there okay for the time being, it's time to see how this part pans out, really. Partner phase, now that they can move, they are moving. Not that I think they can really contribute to much here. Oh, he does heal. He just only heals when he's not put on go to a space. And so we watch the allied troops going, we can do things now! And never reach the battle. Maybe if they go down that way, that could be quite handy for us. In the meantime, of course, Brom is going to be attacked. Healed up ever so little. The steel axe will strike back, hopefully. No missing means that we'll get the item from him on the next turn. And we have ourselves Lagoos that can move in and strike after the fact. Everyone stuck on that corridor where that side of the enemies is not really much to bother with. Now this side, however, is. That's enough, Duke Ludveck! You have no chance of victory. The Royal Knights are here, and we have our queen to lead us. Nearby, in fact. Oh, it's the valiant Geoffrey. I assume, General, that you have yet to hear about Lady Lucia. Lucia? What's happened? Well, I could tell you, but what would that gain me? Now, if you were to turn on the Queen and grovel at my feet, I might consider telling you. How dare you, you rotten... Indeed, you rotten. 23 damage. And he's definitely dealt it. Well, we got the short spear to throw back. We actually hit with both, despite the hit chance, but 14 HP. Let's hope the crossbow guy can't do too much. He's got a concoction to heal himself up. Why didn't you not heal up your boss? Well, as Heather continues to do battle over there, she levels up. That's all good. I'm just kind of curious here. Strength. Well, that's a level. That's a good level. Too bad Marcia couldn't get that level. Right into my face, are you? That's a bit of a stupid plan. 10 damage. I'm pretty sure I'll double back and finish you off. Geoffrey is not doing too well, but the Queen's in reach of the boss. Of course, didn't think that Ludveck, of course, had weapon advantage versus Geoffrey. Why didn't I not even bother? Well, in the meantime, the Amity versus the Steel Poleaxe here is only going to go one way. We got very offensive at the end, even if turns were taking a very long time of thinking. But man, everyone here is... We're not strong as we were in previous ones. Let's put that... Oh, ow, ow! That is not what I wanted to see. Well, Neff is finally unpoisoned. More it isn't. But that is a lot of enemies coming at me. And what kind of damage can they do against Geoffrey in general? Not so much, it seems. So that's good. We'll have to use a concoction there. But we kind of need to take care of Ludveck. And it seems the Queen can do it. Nice. We don't want to talk, we want to attack. Attack is what we do. So that'd be 18, then she could take 18 damage back, but then she'll decimate the opposition. And that's all that's really needed. I can even move her back if I need to be. Now these guys, we still need to get the Draco shield, so we still need to move over there in 2 turns with Heather. And then we've still got this guy to dispatch as well. Should we start on the lesser of that? What's a hand axe hit chance for you? Let's take you out. I know you want me to take out Ludveck, but still. First of all, I'm taking this item. I know the battle won't end, it's a defend one, so it usually does last till the terms. Brom's been levelling up nicely though, hasn't he? When you stick him in so many battles, of course he's gonna. Right, we received a nullify there. Now's the interesting bit, because we can really get people to charge in if we need to. So there is 14 damage times 2, and how much can you do? I guess you're a promoted unit, sir. Well, hit chance on left isn't very high, though. Well, we can get you out of here straight after as well. This stairway could still reap us lots of victory. And easily getting in and out of the battle, that's for sure. So, what about the rebel with the crossbow? We've got many guys that attack us. No one with an extreme Laguz busting thing. Let's go back to this side, though. This is the most interesting side, wouldn't you say? Alright, so first of all, no matter what, we need to take out the boss. Stop talking. Attack! Queen Lucia. Ludveck. Looking quite gallant, aren't we? I thought you would surely be fleeing by now, or pleading for your life. I must commend you on your unexpected bravery. I am the ruler of Crimea. I will not abandon that role. Never, never. Oh, I see. Self-sacrifice, is it? How very honourable of you. By the way, Your Majesty, Lady Lucia is often in your company. Wherever could she have gone to? Where is she? Tell me she's safe. Tell me. Now! Oh my, you look pale. You two grew up like sisters. You must be worried then? Ha! Yet another facet of your weakness. Well, let's see who's weak in a second with a legendary weapon. With the Crimean royal family at hand, this would been a good time to stun, so you didn't have to take damage back, but you dodged no matter what. It seems Lucia wanted to slash him up. As Ludveck falls, Lucia levels. A level 2 queen gets some speed. She needs that with a weapon like Amity, you know. No, she doesn't. Sarcasm. Lucia! I yield to you. Please, you may imprison me. Your Majesty, be merciful. Spare our lives. We surrender our weapons. As we receive a tomahawk, send that back to the convoy, I guess. Is he dead? Or still fighting? Well, this is confusing. Or is this the end of the game because we won't get the Draco shield now because of that? I wonder. Right, let's move you to here. And that does end it. Queen Lucia, I'm so glad you're safe. Please forgive my tardiness. I've let you down. I'm sorry. So we missed the Draco shield. We did get the nullify though, so I guess that's not so bad. Ridiculous! You did no such thing! Geoffrey, thank you so much. So, what of the rebel army? Without Ludveck at the helm, they're a mess. They're all running around trying to escape. As commanded, we are not pursuing fleeing soldiers, and Lord Ludveck is locked up in the dungeon. Queen Lucia? Lucia is being held captive. If we're to save her, we need to talk to him. Your Majesty, General, we've received a missive. It concerns Lady Lucia. Queen of Crimea, we demand that you release the Duke of Felleray. Refuse, and Lady Lucia will die. No! Lucia. You have half a mark. If the Duke is not released by then, the girl dies. Queen Lucia, don't listen to them. Don't worry about me. Gah. Quiet. You can die sooner if you like. Your Majesty, you can't. You have to let me do something about this. Lucia would willingly die fighting for her country. I know. But you have to help her, Lucia. If you were in a position, she would surely do the same. Please, just give the word. Hello, Your Majesty. By the look on your face, I can see my plan has been a success. No wonder you wanted to put down arms straight away. I wasn't expecting that. What exactly is it that you want? To throw our country into chaos? No. I want to protect it, Your Majesty. What? Queen Lucia, you're so naive. Cold and callous decisions are sometimes required of a nation's ruler. I was testing you. We all wanted to know if our queen would have the power to stop a civil war. But no, you were too hesitant and too concerned about harming the people. Now look what has happened. The rule of Crimea cannot be kept in your hands. Please, your majesty, you must abdicate and cede the crown to me. And considering Lady Lucia's life is on the line, you haven't much choice. Now, let's have you free me from this prison cell, and then we can discuss any further details. I don't think so. What? Are you truly willing to sacrifice Lady Lucia? Lord Ludveck, all your dissatisfaction and misgivings about me are well founded. However, do you realize how many lives you've simply thrown away? Strength without compassion does not a ruler make. You care nothing for the people, sir. You cloak your desire to rule with pretty speeches, but it's petty avarice nonetheless. So, this is how it shall be? Very well. But Lady Lucia cannot be spared without my order. Allowing you to plant the seeds of rebellion and play havoc with the lives of my people is a failure for which I must answer. But I will see Crimea through this trial. I will give my people the future they deserve, no matter the cost. Well played, your majesty. Indeed, I have failed. Yet I wonder, are you capable of watching Lucia die? Or will you crawl back to me, your face awash with tears, begging for mercy? How I pray to see that face, your majesty. Rebel soldiers, hear me! Ludveck of Felleray, having conspired against the nation, will stand trial. As the Queen and ruler of Crimea, I refuse to negotiate with those bent on destroying it. So, you're going to let this girl die? Ha! I will be strong, Lucia. Kick, scream, beg. Give us a show, wench. Your Highness, your trusted friend will now die. Let this burn forever in your memory. People of Crimea, behold a true queen, your queen. Long live Queen Lucia!
Come on, do it. It's a clean shot. What's the problem?
I'm nervous. What if I hit her?
It's too late for nerves, Rolf. If you're not up to it, just leave it to the master, eh? Watch and learn. One clean motion. No hesitation.
The Queen's men are attacking! Stop him!
Always lost in your books. What have I said about watching your back?
Form up! Surround them all! Don't let a single one escape!
Queen Lucia! It's Sir Ike and the Grill Mercenaries! They came to our aid! Now we'll get Lucia back in one piece. We've nothing more to worry about. I'll deploy my knights at once. Sir Ike, if you hadn't come to help, I would have lost one of my dearest friends. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Man, you're older and ripped. We were happy to do it, and Bastian pays well for mercenary work. Bastian? Yes, the Count of Fair knew about Ludveck's plotting before he left for Dane. Bastian guessed that if he left the country, the rebels would feel confident enough to make their move. What else would you expect from Crimea's top tactician? Well, Crimea's most deceptive old dog, at any rate. Yes, that's just like him. Sorry that we had to stay hidden until the last minute. For a ruse like that to work, you have to deceive allies as well as enemies. I know you were acting in Crimea's best interests, and I'm sorry you had to let that happen to Lucia. No, it worked out fine in the end. Please put it out of your mind. Lucia, Geoffrey, I value your lives more than even my own. But it's my duty to protect this country, even if that means losing you. I've learned a lot from all of this. I hope to keep them out of harm's way, and I'll never make the same mistakes again. Good to hear. So what are you going to do about all the escaped rebel soldiers? The rebel army will be eradicated. We cannot allow them to sow the seeds of discontent among the people of Crimea. That's the right choice. Would you consider contracting my mercenaries for the job? No, Sir Ike. I'll leave that up to the Royal Knights. I'm certain this task will create anger among the people, and the Royal Knights may be resented for their role in it. But my duty as Queen demands that it be done. The people will have to learn to accept that. I respect your devotion to duty. So, you don't need me then? That's right. I'm going to move on, together with my vassals and the people of this country. Sir Ike, before you leave, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. What is it? When you heard from Bastian, did he say anything about Dane? No, nothing. He informed me of a number of things. Apparently, Dane's reconstruction is playing out much like Crimea's. He spoke of a new king raising the banner of war, and a charismatic young hero carrying it into battle. He compared King Peleus to me, and a silver-haired maiden to you. It's almost unnatural. He suspected that someone might be scheming, trying to manipulate Dane. Bastian seemed quite suspicious of it all. So, Bastian went to Dane to try and confirm his suspicions on that? Yes. There was also something about Dane's resurrection that we can't afford to overlook. The Black Knight. What? I'll never forget him. He was the one warrior who the late King Ashnard trusted. Encased in pitch black armor, standing tall with a crimson cape. When the Liberation Army fought at the capital, he was there. He sided with the Silver-Haired Maiden. The Black Knight. The man who killed my father. But I defeated him 3 years ago, I'm sure of it! At the very least, he couldn't have escaped when Nados Castle came crashing down on him. The day after you fought, Bastian ordered some men to search the remains of Nados Castle. There was no trace of the Black Knight. No armor, no sword, no corpse. If the Black Knight that was seen in Dane was indeed the same Black Knight, he might prove to be a threat to Crimea. If he's still alive, I have no doubt I'll see him again. Alincia, this is very important information for me. Thank you. Of course. And so ends part 2 of the game with Ike around. Will we be controlling him?
A great war begins, one that threatens to tear the land asunder. A hero sides with the Laguz and Justice. The Maiden of Dawn fights for the Bjork and Dayin. Their armies will collide, while the flames of the Medallion burn brighter. Part 3, Intersecting Vows.